Allen is one of Hollywood's biggest stars, and his hit show, Last Man Standing, returns for its now 5th season on ABC tomorrow night. Allen's character, Mike Baxter, is a self-described man's man. He's not afraid to tell it like it is on everything, including politics. Here's a clip of Allen's character doing a video blog.
Human beings are blessed with reason. But it's harder to use it when the media bombards you with terrifying images. Tsunamis, plane crashes, the new Colonel Sanders. That's why I'm declaring Outdoor Man a fear-free zone, because we don't sell fear. We sell courage, we sell engagement between man and nature in the form of kayaks, climbing gear, and on sale this month, casting rods. You see, the world is kind of the opposite of Hillary Clinton. It actually gets less scary the better you know it.
Here now with more, actor Tim Allen. How are you, sir?
You know, Sean, I'm good. I got a question really quick for you. Who are you throwing that football to, and what's your football team?
My football team, Jets and Giants, in that order. And I'm throwing it to whoever's available on any given day and night. Usually my assistant.
Oh, good.
Like last night, our stage manager's daughter was here, so we threw it to Wendy, who's a rock star. And she's 7 years old? 7 years old, and she caught every ball, didn't miss one. All right, so here's my first question.
That's what I watch.
All right, so I've seen the show. I look at the character, Mike Baxter. He's a conservative dad. He's got a conservative blog, a web blog. He just trashed Hillary Clinton a little bit, took a nice shot at her in that clip. And I'm thinking, how real is, how close to Tim Allen is Mike Baxter?
Well, I'm a what they call fiscal conservative. I like problem solving, and problem solving usually originates from my family. There's 9 kids, and my single mom for a while, and a lot of it was about how are we going to pay for this, and that just my family's all about that. How are you going to pay for it? Any idea? In my neighborhood in North Hollywood, we've wanted to get trees put in, and here in communist California, it's difficult because there's so many regulations, but you can get stuff done. We planted trees, got our street cleaned up. And our councilman, he was the guy that did it. And we worked with him, figured out how to work with, I got to get his name, Krikorian.
Right.
Paul Krikorian is our councilman. And I work with this guy, and I say, when you work, Tim Allen tends to be a problem solver. And I said, I like problem solving, period, whoever it works with. But if you don't know what it gets paid for, I don't know who said it. We went to a fundraiser, took my mom to a fundraiser. She wanted to see a fundraiser. It happened to be a Democratic fundraiser. Because I'm a comedian, I get invited to these things. And somebody at the fundraiser, I won't name the name, said, there's a way we can spend our way out of debt. And that's not a particularly Republican point of view.
Spend our way out of debt. Oh, okay. If that's the case, we'd be the richest country and we'd have no debt at all now.
Exactly.
We're spending a lot of money. You know, it's funny.
And I'm not a...
Go ahead.
I'm not a version of that. I work Las Vegas at the Mirage, and Las Vegas is the only place that uses that to their advantage. Yeah. You can spend your way out of debt there. That's what they count on. And one thing Vegas does is they make a promise, they keep a promise. If they owe you money, they owe you money. This government, every now and then, as you well know, says, oh, we really didn't expect you to need that money. Yeah. And that's where I think you came up with this penny rule or this dollar rule. You said you take $1 off every program.
No, you take a penny out of every
you're
dollar.
The guy.
It's really simple, and I don't understand why one candidate doesn't adopt this. You stop baseline budgeting, which is the built-in increases of 8% a year, which has grown government to the point we have $20 trillion in debt, 120 in unfunded liabilities. You take 1 penny out of every dollar every year. For 6 years, you balance your budget. Simple, right?
It makes a lot. It makes so much sense. Mike Baxter's character is a lot of me. What's the genius about Last Man Standing is we have a very liberal bent group that writes this, and no one makes fun of liberals better than liberals when they're on their game.
Yeah.
And there's not many conservatives in this group that write, but what we like to do is have fun with it. This is a graduate of University of Michigan, yay, and he has an intelligence, so we designed it so it could be like a very smart Archie Bunker. I want to say provocative things, I want to get thought, but it's a family, and I have all daughters. In one episode, I was a very machismo guy. I don't want women playing on softball team. I don't want women doing this, but don't tell my daughters they can't do it. So the guy has this conflicted background.
Could you imagine, though, if we had a real Archie Bunker on TV? All in the Family was a great show. we're so nauseatingly politically correct now. We couldn't have an Archie Bunker today. I mean, people would flip and lose their minds.
You're singing to the choir. For a while, I'd get notes that Mike he would get so mad he'd call Obama communist. And boy, we got Facebooks, both sides of that. And eventually, they said, standards and practices, you got to calm that down. You can't call the president a communist. And so, we deal with China as a brother in economic growth, and they are a communist country. It doesn't mean what it used to mean.
Yeah.
That being said, I do listen. I do push the button a little bit too hard sometimes.
Nah, listen, I've always thought you're funny. I love all these Hollywood people I've met over the years. They whisper in my ear, don't tell anybody I'm a conservative. I agree with you. I'm like, why are you afraid to mention that? I don't want to hurt my career. I'm thinking, wow, that's pretty sad. Tim Allen, good to see you.
Thanks, my friend.
All right, my friend, thank you.